I am hoping that's recording. If it's not, then you're not hearing any of this, so it's a moot point really then again. Whoa. Now what have I done? Okay. Try and get a bit organised here. Hi, how you doing? You come here and stay there. End of session jam. End of session. Played one song. I would like to go on someone else's songs. Otherwise I just keep playing mine. What should we do? Well, my fingers made a G chord, so something in G. Maybe something with Velvet. Gonna try now. That'll be more than Desolation Row, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyone know the words? They're selling postcards of the hanging. They're painting the passports brown. The torches are being lit. There's a hunting party in town. They're led by a blind commissioner. He says, let's get them out. Life will be better with them gone. Be in no doubt. And the riot squad, they're salivating. They want to send innocents below. And Lady and I watch it from our window on the darkened streets of Desolation Row. Juliet, she seems so serene, but I got a lot of bottled up inside, she said. Just one time I'd like to wake up and not find a stranger in my bed. And there's a Pierrot bursting in through her door, screaming, you belong to me, I believe. She looks him squarely in the eye and says, I'm not taking this no more. Pack your bags now and leave. And the only sound that's left as the Pierrot's tears begin to flow is Juliet empowering herself, even if it's in Desolation Row. Dr. Scum, he keeps his world revolving around his cocaine nose. He murders babies in their cribs for fun and says, well, that's just how life goes. His nurse, some bloody-handed accomplice. She loves to be part of the scene. She says, let's get married on the crypt. That That's my favorite dream. One day justice will come to both of them, and they will rot in a hell even Dante didn't know. And at long last the innocent lambs will sleep in peace, gazing down on Desolation Row. Praise be to Nero's Neptune. A new Titanic's just about to sail this dawn. There's a room for the rich and a door for the poor to float upon. Up in the captain's tower, diplomats begin to fight, each one determined to prove his case, each one sure they're the only one who's right. When the iceberg strikes, their true colors begin to show. They're the first ones in the lifeboats, heading back to the safety of Desolation Row. I got a message from you this morning. It caused my poor heart to break when you said you had to be leaving, and both my children you were gonna take. You'd emptied out the bank books to furnish your viper's nest. I had to gaze towards the heavens and scream, Lord, is this some kind of perverted test? What did I bring down except generosity of those who didn't know anything but a daggered heart who dwelt in Desolation Row. I gazed out over the park and saw sights that made my blood freeze. Juliet offering up more than a prayer on her bended knees. We all do what we must to make it to another dawn. I'm not one to sit in judgment, but beauty like that should never be forlorn. This ain't the kind of town, though, where humanity's allowed to grow. Depravity is king and lust is queen on Desolation Row. They filmed the crucifixion, now they're posting it online, saying I got 20 million hits, so I guess the Lord thinks this is fine. Come you prophets and profiteers. There's a deal to be made. Mary Magdalene wipes away her tears and slinks off into the shade. Maybe 3 days from here on, she'll meet someone she used to know. But I wouldn't pin your hopes upon salvation in Desolation Row. I must bid you adieu, my friend. It's time for me to leave. We're very near the end, and I got no cards left up my sleeve. I did the very best I could for whatever it was worth. Sometimes I swear I do believe I'd have been happier if I'd never trod this earth. It's time to leave the stage. They're closing down the show. Tell my children I love them, but there's no escaping Desolation Row. Thank you, dear friends, if you've followed this all the way through. Very grateful for your company. That song is called Desolation Row. It's one of the greatest songs ever written, and that's mostly my words there, I must say. We lead in, but it's by Bob Dylan, and it's on the majestic Highway 61 Revisited album, which I'm sure you've all got, but if not, never mind streaming. You need the whole thing to play it. The 9 tracks, one after the other. You start with the opening bars of Like a Rolling Stone, that snare drum kick, and you end with the last fading notes of Desolation Row there. Now I can't think of a better way to spend 51 minutes. Well, maybe I can, but it's a pretty good one. And it's a wonderful song, and I hope you'll check it out. I wouldn't lie to you. Okay, now I'm going to try and wheel my way over. I'll turn the camera off. Which is always the fun part of the deal. Whoever thought it would end like this? Well, everyone that knew me, maybe.